Greetings, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. So it's about 2.4 billion Bible believers in the world. The Bible is the most prolific and renowned book in the world. It's to the point where people think that all they have to do is read a little bit, to be saved. When there's more to it than that. A lot of these people think this is the path that they chose when the scriptures say otherwise. The scriptures say that the Most High chooses who comes into this truth, who is given away unto their lust and falls out of the truth, and everything beyond and in between those things. Because the scriptures say, many are called, but few are chosen. It's Matthew 22:14. So if the scriptures say that many are called, but few are chosen, out of that 2.4 billion, that means that the vast majority of those people, well over 2 billion people, are not chosen. You're just called, maybe. Most of them aren't even called because they don't study to show themselves approved. They don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, which means ultimately they don't keep the Most High first. Out of 2.4, I'm led to believe, of course, it's up to the Most High. Who am I to say how many people are chosen and how many are not? I'm led to believe 2.3 are called. 2.3 are not chosen out of that 2.4. Probably 2.35. You know what I'm saying? Probably more than that, which leaves just 50 million out of 2.4 billion. That still sounds like too much, because the thing about it, man, when you go somewhere, it's rare that you see someone that's in the truth like you. It's not like you're just conversating with everybody or nothing like that. It's rare that you see someone that's, that's doing those things that I said you have to do to keep the Most High first. Those that are enduring until the end, that shall be saved. Those that are truly hated by the world. As these Christians and stuff like that, they haven't experienced no true hate. They don't even know who they are. And the thing about it, the scriptures are about a specific people, the Israelites, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's descendants. That's it. You think all 2.4 of these Bible believers are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Hell no. It's less than 50 million. That's why I say it's less than 50 million out of those 2.4 billion Bible believers. Far less than 50 million chosen ones. Far less. It ain't even close to 50 million. You got to think about all those that are so-called of the Negro bloodline all around the world. Take you to the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verses 13 through 14. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. When you think of a gate, and this is another scripture, I have it jotted down, but I just don't know where I jotted it down at. About a valley, you know what I'm saying? And it's speaking of the narrow path. Only one person. The valley is so thin, it's so narrow that only one person can go through at a time. But the way to destruction is as wide as 10 highways. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when you go out that are in the truth like you. They keep the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments like you. Even those people that are so-called Bible believers, they do the job of the enemy as well by hating you. Whether they know it or not, they do the job of the enemy as well, which is further proof that they're not chosen themselves, period. They do that by going against you, speaking the things that someone that's in the world would say. You know what I'm saying? Just having hate for you for no apparent reason. But they're Bible believers, though. Those are called. Or they're not called at all, but they damn sure ain't chosen. You know what I'm saying? Either way, which means they're going to be destroyed with the wicked. That narrow path that I'm speaking of, I wish I had that scripture, man. I forgot it. You brothers enlighten me. Brothers, sisters, whoever will watch this video, enlighten me, man. That narrow path, only one person can fit through at a time. So, of course, it's going to be far less people that take that route. And it's the tougher route. You all closed in. You might feel claustrophobic. You know what I'm saying? You might scrape your arm on the valley rocks or something like that, the valley cliffs. It's a tougher route because it's the strong route. The route that everybody else take is the weak route. It's for weak people. This is proof that the Most High chooses you. He chooses who's going to be in this truth and stay in it, not you. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 12 through 13. That they all might be damned who believed not the truth. You will be destroyed, in other words, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Those are those that take that wide route instead of the narrow path. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. You don't choose your paths. The Most High does. The names that are in the book of life are already written. The Most High knows and controls your fate, your destiny. They're already written, which means I had a precept for that too. I jotted it down. If y'all know any, man, let me know. I probably put it in a video in the future, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? I probably will, more than likely, Lord willing. But yeah, it wouldn't be a book of life if you got to choose your own path. If the names are already written, then you don't choose your own path. The Most High already knows if either you're going to be damned, or whether you're going to be damned or not, saved or damned. Yeah, that includes those that think that they can go to seminary school and become a leader of a church or something like that. Yeah, go read 1 Timothy chapter 5, verses 22 through 25. A school can't ordain you. The Most High did not choose you, boy. And you are not promised the kingdom of heaven from becoming a preacher from a school. Most of them are just adulterers and, warlocks anyway. They're sleeping with y'all wives. I take you to the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his. And let every one that nameth the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai depart from iniquity. Y'all don't depart from iniquity. You still celebrate Christmas. Valentine's is tomorrow. Well, today that I'm recording this video, I guess. You still worshiping that. You scared your woman gonna leave you. If you don't get her name, you don't celebrate with her. That ain't the woman that the Most High has for you then, bro. She's a self-idolater, as all the other women that want to be worshipped on Valentine's Day are. She worships herself. She believes that the whole world revolves around her and her only. That's why a lot of y'all dudes don't get nothing. It's all about them. But anyway, you shouldn't be keeping that holiday anyway. If it is not written in the Bible, the scriptures, it isn't a day you should be keeping, period. It's not a holiday. It's not a holy day. As we read in this verse, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19, it spoke about the people that are going to be sealed. Those are the chosen, in which is far, far less, innumerably less than the amount of people that have came throughout the world and that are here now. Countless of billions. Probably more. Who knows? I take you to the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verses 26 through 28. And it reads, there were the giants famous from the beginning, that were of so great stature and so expert in war. Speaking of the giants, you know about the giants from Genesis. Those that did not the Lord choose. My bad. Salakia. Those did not the Lord choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them. Speaking of the Most High choosing humans, specifically the tribes of Israel. Verse 28. But they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished through their own foolishness, which means that those that are so-called called but not chosen, y'all ain't no different than the giants. You will be destroyed because you have no wisdom and you perish because of your own foolishness. I just named some of the things. You still keeping these holidays and stuff like this because you're scared of what everyone is going to say about you. You're wicked. You're putting the Most High second to opinions. Probably third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 10th. Who knows? But it really doesn't matter if you don't put him first. Whether it's second, third, fourth, fifth, it doesn't matter where you put him if you do not put and keep him first, period. You're not keeping the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? You're going out and partying on the Sabbath. You're buying stuff. You're cooking. You're cleaning. You're doing all the things that you're not supposed to be doing. Most people don't have a sense of the Most High at all. They're senseless. It's 613 law, statutes, and commandments. You keep 5 of them. Woohoo! You think you're going to heaven. You're going to be ruling on earth in the kingdom of heaven. And after you do all that wickedness, you sit there and say some nonsense like, oh, God know my heart. He damn sure does know your heart. And that's why he's going to destroy you for your wicked heart. That's one of the first things. Well, I'm not going to say one of the first things. That's one of the many things that you have to keep embedded in your mind, is that your heart is wicked. God know my heart. Yeah. He knows all of our hearts are wicked. That's why you got to fight against it every day. You know what I'm saying? It's an everyday battle. And what I mean by fight against it is fight against your flesh.